Hey everybody, it's Allie. I'm on a fantabulous weight loss journey and hopefully you'll subscribe and come along for the ride because I put out a new video every day. So today I'm going to be doing a review video of a whole ton of products that I have been trying over the last few months. I have been saving wrappers, I have been rating them, so let's jump into it. Let's start with electrolytes. So I have been trying the Ultima. This is the coconut pina colada flavor, which is phenomenal. This is a 10 out of 10. It's 0 sugar, 0 calories. It's got a good amount of electrolytes in it without being a ridiculous amount of sodium, which if you're not aware, you need to watch out for that because sometimes they claim they're electrolytes and it's just a butt ton of sodium. And who needs that, right? I'm not trying to retain water. Are you trying to retain water? No, probably not, unless you're a puffer fish. I don't want to be a puffer fish. So this is a great option, great flavor. It is not overly strong. And I'm going to talk a lot about flavoring in this review video because for me on Manjaro, it is one of those things where it makes things taste weird. I have always been sensitive to strong flavors, specifically when it comes to like 0 calorie drink mixes. This is a perfect example. I can't use a whole one. Not in a 16 ounce, not in a 20 ounce, not in a 24 ounce. Like, it's just way too sweet if I do that. So I'm going to talk a lot about flavoring. Of course, you can adjust this however you'd like, but the flavor is great. It tastes good. It's not too sweet. And it doesn't have like a weird aftertaste, which I have noticed with a lot of electrolyte drinks. It leaves like this weird aftertaste. Okay, anyway, also not gritty. I can mix this in cold water. I can mix it in room temperature water. It mixes very easily, either by shaking or I use my trusty unicorn frother mixer. It's adorable. I got it on Amazon. I'll link it down below. I'll actually link everything down below just in case you're interested. Unicorns are real. I'm not sure if you know that, but that's a topic for another video. So this is fantastic. I've seen other people talk about the other flavors and that they're really good. This is the only flavor I've tried so far. It is 90 servings, which is 10.2 ounces, and it's lasting me forever. So keep that in mind. Okay, next up is my favorite electrolyte drink mix. This is from Transform HQ, which is a company that I'll be talking a lot about. No, I'm not sponsored. It went on sale, and I don't know if you've seen in my other videos, but I get on these kicks where I get addicted to a certain flavor. So this is crisp apple. And I have been on this apple kick for the last few months, and this is phenomenal. Again, easy to mix, not gritty, doesn't have a butt ton of sodium. It's got great flavor. It's very mild, very easygoing. You can make it stronger if you want to, but I do not get sick of this, just like I don't get sick of the last one, which is huge for me because, again, this is a 5-ounce container and it's lasting me forever and I don't ever get sick of it. I'm one of those people where I'm not a big water drinker, so I have to be excited about the flavor to keep me coming back to it. Okay, speaking of water, we've got Clear Protein. This is Seek, again, the mango pineapple, because tropical is my jam. Love this. I don't reach for this as much. I actually should be reaching for it more often. I'm probably about halfway through the container. And the calories are great. So it's 22 grams of protein, 0 sugar, of course, and it's 100 calories for 1 scoop, which is incredibly reasonable for protein. So That one's good. That's great if you're looking for a protein that's not chalky, right? You just mix it with water. It's real easy. I do find that I have to use my mixer with that one, but that's true of most protein powders. Next up, we got this bad boy. So this is Inspired ISO PF, and this is the Street Cart Churro flavor. Now, the reason why I got this one is because I went through a phase where I was craving cinnamon and sugar. Didn't matter what it was, just needed cinnamon and sugar. If you've never had a churro before, they're delicious. This tastes just like a churro. So if you want something that would be great for like a Ninja Creamy to make a dessert, this I would highly recommend. I don't have a Ninja Creamy yet, but I plan to get one. This one is a great option because it doesn't have any sugar. Where is the protein? It's 25 grams of protein for one scoop. Also 100 calories. You got to be careful because some of these, like the calories, just get out of control. Again, really good option. I ordered this off of a TikTok shop when it was on sale. But I mean, you can get them anywhere. Okay. Now we are back to the Transform HQ. I bought, they do like these little sets where you can get multiple items at a discount. So this is the pineapple whip flavored meal replacement. Now this is key. This is not the same as a protein shake. And I want to emphasize that because I love these for days that the appetite suppression is on point and I'm really struggling to get in the calories because it's not just a protein shake. It's actually a meal replacement. So 160 calories for one scoop. It does have sodium, a little bit of carbs. It's got 10 grams and where's the protein? 20 grams of protein. But again, this has, you know, like vitamins and minerals in it because it is a meal replacement. So I use it as a meal replacement. I use it as a protein shake. It's really, really good. But just keep that in mind so that, you know, if you're going to use it as a protein shake, maybe you want to skip your multivitamin that day, right? That was my alarm going off. Okay. Jumping back into it, we're back again with the Transform HQ. This, again, meal replacement, blah, 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 blah. If I could talk, that would be great. Meal replacement shake. There we go. I got it out. This is dark chocolate raspberry. It is so good. This is a 10 out of 10. Actually, everything that I've reviewed so far has been a 10 out of 10. Sorry, I was meant to give you ratings on each one. This is like a 20 out of 10, okay? Let me just backtrack. I'm not a big fan of raspberry. I don't buy raspberry flavored stuff. I don't eat raspberries. Like, it's not my go-to fruit. As you can see, I'm more of a tropical girly. But I got this in a little trial packet from HQ Transform and absolutely fell in love, became obsessed. This is my new best friend. Hello. So this is a definite win. I actually got it, like I said, in the trial pack, loved it, ordered the big one, and now I've been keeping it in stock. I use this almost every day. And again, it's a meal replacement, but you can use it as a protein shake. It's 170 calories. It does have fat. It does have sodium. It does have carbs, but it's not outrageous. 20 grams of protein per scoop. Now, that's not as awesome as some other protein shakes, but the flavor, you guys, is just so freaking good. It's so good. And again, once you've been on this journey for a long time, you really have to use stuff that's going to keep you excited and keep you coming back for more. So that is that. All right, we're going to switch it up now. I tried the Alani coffee protein which is 10 grams of protein. This is the vanilla flavor. This is what it looks like. I got it on clearance at Publix. Yeah, I understand why this was on clearance. This is a 0 out of 10. I want you to know that I took one sip of this and said, guess I'm wasting $1.29 because I tried to get my wife to drink it and she was like, wow, that's really gross. I don't want that. And I poured it out and kept the container to show you that this is horrible. So far, I have not had anything good by this brand. So help me out in the comments if you have tried some of their other stuff and it is good, because this, God, it was terrible. Flavor was bad. It does have 6 grams of sugar. It's 90 calories and 10 grams of protein. But for me, like, it would have been a nice little thing, right? Just to switch it up, do something different. No. Oh my gosh, horrible. I am so excited to throw this away now that I've done this video. Okay, if you saw my travel video, you know that I have been eating the legendary protein pastries. They're Pop-Tarts, but you know. These are phenomenal. Some of the flavors are better than others. So far, my number one pick is the strawberry, which is a 10 out of 10. But the chocolate cake was pretty good. I would give it like an 8 out of 10. It is, consistency-wise, it is thicker. So if you think of like a Pop-Tart, it's got more of a thin crust, right? It's they are good cold, in my opinion, or heated up. Some people only like them heated up, so just keep that in mind. But that is really great. I use these as a sweet treat if I'm having a sweet craving, because obviously it's got 20 grams of protein. It does have 22 carbs and let's see, sugar, 9 grams of fiber, not bad. So it's got erythritol, so 9 grams of erythritol sugar. But this is perfect for me because it's like a little dessert, right? But it's not really a dessert and it has protein. So this is definitely a win. The cinnamon is okay. I wish it had more filling in it. I've had 2 or 3 of them now, and there's just not as much kind of jelly like on the inside. I'm not sure what that's about. I love the cinnamon maple Pop-Tarts, so I wish there was more filling in those. But, you know, but it's still good. Birthday cake is good. It tastes a little too sweet for me, but still a good option. All right, let's go through my sample pack of HQ Transform, and I'll give you my ratings on each of the flavors. So first up, we've got the mint chocolate chip. I gave this one a 3 out of 10. It did not mix well. It had little chocolate chips in it, and it wasn't really good to drink. And it wasn't super minty either, which didn't make sense to me. I would give this a go if you have a Ninja Creamy and you're looking, like if mint chocolate chip is like your favorite ice cream, then that might be a better texture to go with this. But to drink this as a shake, I gave it a 3 out of 10. I did not like it at all. All right, next up, we've got chocolate coconut, which got a 4 out of 10. The flavor on this was just really non-existent. It was kind of like just chocolate with an aftertaste of coconut. I'm not a big fan of aftertaste. It's just not my thing. Next up, we've got the chocolate. I gave this one a 7 out of 10. It was just chocolate. I mean, what can you do? Not as good as my Ghost chocolate protein shake, which I've shown in other videos. Okay, next up is the cookies and cream. This got a 6 out of 10. Again, texture issue. At least it tasted like cookies and cream. This would be a good option. Again, if you are someone with a Ninja Creamy and you want to make an ice cream, this would be a good option. But texture-wise, I just don't like chunks in my protein shakes. I don't know. Comment down below if you feel the same way. Next up, we've got Cinnamon Toast Swirl. This one got a 5 out of 10. It was just cinnamon. And it really didn't have any sweetness to it. So this one, it really didn't hold up. Especially because I got this guy shortly thereafter. So I tried this one, wasn't really excited, then tried this one and was like, holy crap. Not to mention the macros are better on this one. So yeah, so that was 5 out of 10, meh. All right, next up we've got the pineapple whip flavored, which you already know is a 10 out of 10 because I went back and purchased the bigger one. So this one, definitely a winner. I would use this as a protein shake, a meal replacement, an ice cream, whatever you want to do. This one is really good. And of course, last but not least, we've got dark chocolate raspberry, which you already know is a 10 out of 10 because I ordered it again. All right, let's jump into the protein bars. So we're starting off strong with the Bear Bells. These are always a 10 out of 10. These are fantastic. If you have not tried them yet, please do. It's like eating a candy bar. I, again, use these for when I'm having a sweet craving because it's like eating a candy bar. Next up is my tried and true, which does not have excellent macros. It's 230 calories for 20 grams of protein, which is not fantastic, but the taste is great. This is the Think High Protein Bar in Brownie Crunch. There's not really a whole lot of crunch here, so don't listen to them about the crunch, but it is good. Okay, next up we've got the One Bar in Cinnamon Roll. I gave you this as 3 out of 10. Texture was crappy, flavor was non-existent. Aftertaste, yeah, this one, definitely not ever buying this ever again. And then next up, we've got Quest, the white chocolate raspberry. Again, I went on a raspberry kick. This was 6 out of 10. This one was actually too sweet for me. So the macros are a little better on this one. It's 20 grams of protein for 190 calories. But this one is like, it's very, very sweet to me. So there's that. Next up, I did get an Oath Nutrition Clear Whey Protein tester pack. So I got the Cocoa Raz, which for flavor got a 7 out of 10, but for mixability, I guess is what we'll call it, it got a 2 out of 10. So I really had to work at this to get it mixed. I used my mixer, my frother, I tried shaking it, I tried doing a spoon, I tried, a whisk. Like, it didn't matter what I used, it really just wanted to be clumpy for the rest of its life. I tried cold water, I tried, room temperature water, it clumped no matter what. But the flavor is really good. So would I purchase this again? Yes, but I'm not really a fan of the clumpology. All right, and next up from them, we've got Frosty Lemonade, which was a 10 out of 10. This one would mix a lot better, so it was easy to mix. I just used my frother, it was good to go. And this one would also be really great as an ice cream because it's just so good. It's like that classic lemonade flavor without being too tart and without being too sweet, which for me is a big deal. I'm not big on lemonade. I did not think I was gonna like this flavor. I don't drink lemonade regularly because it's either too tart or too sweet and I don't like it. This was good. This was right on point. So that's definitely a good option. All right, next up we've got chips. So we've got the wild protein chips. This is 13 grams of protein in barbecue flavor. I wasn't really crazy about this. I don't like the texture. This is like chomping down into a piece of plastic. Like, it's very hard. It kind of breaks off, and I don't know. I thought I was gonna seriously break a tooth. The flavor was fine, but the texture just killed it for me. So that one's a no-go. It's 210 calories for 13 grams of protein, so not great on the macros either. Quest. So we've got the loaded taco, which people love to use for nachos, right? This one is good, but for me, this was not an eat it by itself type of snack. I like chips to kind of eat them by themselves. If you're not using this with a dip or using it for nachos, for me, the flavoring is too strong. And some of the chips were like so coated in the flavoring that I actually had to brush some of it off. You know, when you get into a bag of Doritos, and there was always that one in like the Cooler Ranch Doritos that had all the flavoring on it, and you ate it and you were like, oh man, it's so good. Yeah, it's too strong if you get that chip in this version. So, but this is a good option. Again, if I had like a dip, if I was going to a party and needed to bring my own chips, right, for dip, to use as nachos or in a taco salad, this would be a great option. But for me, the flavoring was just way strong. Okay, again, Quest protein chips. This is the nacho cheese with 18 grams of protein. This was good. This was good. I give it like an 8 out of 10. It was perfectly fine to eat by itself, which is what I'm looking for. And the texture's good. So yeah. And the flavor wasn't overwhelming. So this is definitely a good one. 150 calories for 18 grams of protein. So this one has better macros. And last but not least, for the chip option is Quest Ranch, which I gave a 10 out of 10. This is my favorite. I have purchased them again, and good to eat by itself. Great on a salad. Like, I love this on a salad. So these are really good. This would be a really great option if you do like a cottage cheese dill pickle type dip, and then you've got your ranch chips. This would be really good. And now that I've said that, I think I'm gonna make that because that sounds delicious. Okay, last one. Who's here for it? Guys, I was so excited to try this. And Epic, if you are watching this video, please know that I have tried all of your products and hate all of them, but I have never hated anything so much as I hate this. This is chicken crisps, which have 2 net carbs, 2 grams of sugar, 22 grams of protein for this whole pouch, 190 calories. I was so excited. You guys, this was like biting into plastic. It had absolutely no flavor, no salt, no nothing. It's got 740 milligrams of salt. You can't taste it. There's no salt. This became a dog treat in my house. It's got chicken, coconut flour, and salt. Yeah, I give it to my dogs. It's a really expensive dog treat in my house. This is a negative 10 out of 10. Negative 10. Not only will I not be buying these, but I'm telling you not to waste your money as well. If I could take these back to the store, I would. But thankfully, my dogs will eat them, and the ingredients are okay for dogs. So I have just been slowly giving it to the dogs. All right, that's it for our review video today. Drop down in the comments what your favorite snack, protein bar, protein chips, Drop it down in the comments. Maybe you can help me out. I can find something new to try. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. Make sure you subscribe. I put out new videos every day and you don't want to miss out on that. If you're looking for a positive only support group, I've got you covered. Link is in the description box below. And as always, be kind, rewind.